Hi again, everybody. So I'm so excited that you've decided to at least do some of the activities from the probability unit. Right now you can see that I have on my screen the investigation number 1 coin toss activity. So I'm just going to walk you through how to do that. If you click the link to open the sample table, you'll get this document here that shows some questions and a table, and there's some vocabulary in this worksheet too. So if there's a vocabulary word that's important for you to notice, I made sure to highlight it, I bolded it, and then also I put the definition over in the comments along the side. I know you can't see those like right now really well because my face is like right in front of some of those, but when you open this yourself, you'll be able to see. So you can either make yourself a copy by going to File, Make a Copy, and then that way you'll have it for yourself and you can edit the document directly. Or if it's easier for you, you can just like get a sheet of paper and just like copy this down on a sheet of paper. But you are going to want to save these from activity to activity because some of them refer back to a previous activity. Okay. So for this particular activity, what you're going to do is toss a coin 10 times. Before you toss, you're going to make some predictions. After you toss, you're going to answer a few questions, and then you're going to toss it 10 more times and then answer a few more questions. So first, what are the possible outcomes for each toss? So you'd have to think like, if I toss this coin, what could I get? An outcome is like, what could happen? So if I toss it, what could happen? You want to fill in that right there. How many times will you get heads? You're making a prediction here. Out of 10 tosses, how many times do you think you'll get heads? How many times do you think you'll get tails? And then why do you pick those numbers to predict your predictions? So then as you toss, which you could just like throw it in the air, or you could like do the official flip and then like flip it over. So I got heads. As you toss, you're going to record what you got. So for example, I put H because I got heads. And so the fraction of heads means like out of all the tosses that you've done, how many of them were heads? So for right now, I had 1 head out of 1 toss. In a decimal, that would be 1.0 because 1 over 1 is 1. And as a percent, that would mean 100%. I'm going to toss again. Whoa, not very well. And I got tails that time. So I'll record tails. And this time I still have only gotten heads once, but I've tossed twice. So notice that the number on top is what I have gotten, how many heads I have gotten, and the number on bottom is out of how many tosses I've done so far. So as a decimal, 0.5 of my tosses, or 0.5 of my tosses have been heads, and that is 50%. You're going to go through, fill in the table as you go. Then you're going to reflect with some reflection questions down at the bottom. And make another prediction about your next 10 tosses. You keep recording. And then there are some more reflection questions down here. The theoretical probability is like, in a perfect world, if exactly the thing that should happen happens, that should happen happens every time, what would the probability be of getting heads? What would the probability be of getting tails? For question 14, the experimental probability, that is what actually happened in your experiment in real life. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. And we will talk soon, I guess. I'll be back with the next video soon.